What's up, y'all? I figured today we'd focus on maybe some PTSD, things like that, different things I've gone through. I mean, I probably won't tell my exact story, you know what I mean? Just because, to be honest, I don't want comments about it. You know, I don't want freaking. For one, I don't want the person who freaking did it to even think they even got me at all, you know? So, anyways, you know, PTSD's a bitch, you know? Like, I'm still, like I said, I was trying to get my way back, I was trying to become whatever I'm trying to become. I don't know exactly what's happening. Slowly, I'm feeling better finally, and it's been probably at least 6 years, you know? It's been a freaking ride, man. But anyway, like, you know, just living life. Like, after I went through my shit, like, I was only in the hospital for a couple days, you know, and I had to have face surgery and shit. But I still, I thought I was the strongest motherfucker in the world, you know. Like, I didn't uh, think I was gonna have any issues at all, you know. And like slowly, like, I started having, you know, shit startling me, you know, shit triggering me that I didn't even understand, and freaking out when I couldn't even take a phone call. Like, if I took a phone call, I'd just freak out. Like, if I couldn't let you go, and you just kept talking and wouldn't let me go, like, I would be flipping out on my end. Like, one time a car ran over a stick in the road, you know what I mean? I hit the deck, like, I dove down on the ground, and I was like, oh my god. I went out there and cleaned all the sticks up out of the road so that wouldn't happen again, you know. But, you know, sounds came from different places. I couldn't understand that, you know. Anything high pitched or anything like that really freaking triggered me. I had a freaking, like, a dried up blood clot way down in my ear canal that I didn't know nothing about, which I think helped, contribute to my hearing issues that was causing major stress with me. Like, if you played a freaking music on a phone, dude, I wanted to kill you. Like, I couldn't stand music playing through a cell phone. Like, that music, if that music was on, we were trying to talk, I would be a stressed out mess. You know what I mean? But anyway, though I beat bunches of this shit, like, I developed tics. Like, I'd get stressed out, my hands would curl up like this, and like my face would go like this. Like, every time I got freaking stressed out, like, I would go like this. Like, it was so weird, and I had to, like, realize I was doing that. Like, I had to freaking slowly, it took me a while, you know what I mean? Like, break that freaking habit, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know at the time. Like, I don't know how it developed, you know what I mean? But it started, and I was doing it, and like, anytime I got worked up, which I got stressed out quick always, like, so I had to, like, slowly retrain myself not to do that, you know. Like, I mean, it was a bitch, you know. Another thing, you know, like, I believe saying we have some of this shit gives power to it. Like, once I started having that issue, then it started becoming a reason for all my issues, and like, they got majorly worse, you know. Like, and I still believe I have it, you know what I mean? But like, I believe I beat most of it, but I'm not living life like I used to. Still, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't work. The thought of freaking working is like, I don't see no positive in it. Like, I have no energy right now anyways, but like, because I don't know if it's the medicine or if it's just in general, you know. Like, people call you lazy and stuff, you know. Like, people aren't lazy, dude. Like, they don't have energy. Like, if they had energy, they would not be sitting there. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. If you had energy, you would not be sitting there. Like, I mean, I had to go through this too to freaking understand it, you know, like, so I could explain it. I don't know, maybe to share it with you all. I don't know, but like, I'm not a lazy person. Never have been. Like, I was always the first one out. I could party all night, get up and go to work, you know. Like, yeah, I messed up a bunch of times going to work and shit, but anyway, like, still, you know, like, I could run 24/7, man. And now I just ain't got no energy, no drive to do that kind of stuff, you know. And I don't know, maybe it's because I need to sit here and just get this shit out of me. I don't know, but like, I mean, getting called lazy and everything else, you know. But and this ain't playing the victim, because I have to make sure that's clear. Though I was the victim, you know what I mean. I'm not allowed to use it as a thing. Like, anyway. Shit, I've had all kinds of shit happen. I freaking had I've been through many car wrecks, you know, like fights, freaking. I got freaking attacked by a cop dog one night, you know what I mean? Like, had that big long standoff with them, and they gassed the damn house, you know. So I come out, they tased me, and after I'm down, they put the dog on me. Like, I was totally down before the dog ever freaking touched me. There's no reason for the dog to even bite me, you know. But yeah, I pulled a gun on my parents and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Like, I gave it right to them, you know. But anyways, like, I'm not trying to get all that shit stirred up, and I don't even know why I'm even telling all that. So just take it for whatever it is, you know. I'm going through all this probation shit. I'm doing what I had to do to get rid of this dumb shit, you know. Level 6s or whatever. You know how dumb the system is, you know, like, it's stupid as fuck. Anyway. You know, I had a major out-of-body experience that night. Like, when the dog bit my leg up, I had to have a freaking wound vac for 5 months on my leg. Woke up handcuffed to the hospital bed, you know what I mean? Like, but it's mainly that other incident that, you know, started all this. The road I've been on. And I went through a windshield before that one even, you know, like, I ain't lying to y'all when I say I've been through some things, you know, like, but stay on the PTSD shit, like, you know, this has been a real problem in my life. You tell people about it, and they're always gonna tell you what they would have done, you know, like, or whatever, and it's like, bitch, you'd have died, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get hit in the head with a bat freaking 5 times and freaking live through it, motherfuckers. I did, you know what I mean? Anyway, I got metal plate in my head now and shit, you know, but anyway, I'm just trying to relate where I've been. Like, I've had, every time I brought up the story, tried to tell anybody about it, they always want to tell me what they would have done, or they'd have killed him, or whatever. I ain't seen the motherfucker since then, and I don't even care, you know what I mean? I don't even give a crap about him, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to live my life, man, and that's where I'm at, you know? But your whole life changes. Like, 2 months after it happened, like, I didn't know who I was, like, at all. Like, I ain't saying I'm still trying to figure out that shit. And it's been fucking 5 or 6 years, dude. Like, though now, all of a sudden, I don't have any issues, it seems like, to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, and that's fine. You know, I didn't know to have these issues anyways. Like, especially not if I can't freaking use them as anything. Like, if you're going to tell me I got them and then deny me, I'm not allowed to play the victim. I'm not allowed to freaking say I have these issues because of the issues that you even say I have, you know, like, it's bizarre sometimes what goes on, you know. But, you know, like, getting people's credit to say you have PTSD is a bitch if you ain't been into war, you know. Like, and I ain't taking nothing away from veterans. I'm not if you got PTSD and shit, man, like, I know I've been there, like, I get it. Like, I'm not taking nothing away from veterans at all. Like, swear to you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on that side too, but, like, you don't get credit when it's the war at fucking home, you know what I mean? Like, never even went to war, but been in a war for years, you know what I mean? Like, at home, like, all through this town, you know what I mean? Like, battling for my life, you know. But no one gets no credit for that shit, you know what I mean? Like, and that's fine. Like, I filed for disability years ago, and I think I'm gonna try to do it again, you know what I mean? But probably make it a pain in the ass again, you know, though I've been through all kinds of shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even about anything. For one, I ain't got no energy anymore. Like, I am freaking drained always. Like, I feel like it may be getting better, but I don't know. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's like you don't get no credit for it. And you guys have been through all kinds of shit too. Like, I get it. Like, you probably try to tell people like, oh, this is triggering me. They don't fucking change nothing. They keep doing it. Like, you can straight up tell them exactly what's going on in your head. Like, they're asking you what's wrong. You try to tell them what's wrong. They do not listen. Like, I don't understand that either. Like, almost like you're lying about what's going on in your head. Like, no, I'm telling you, motherfuckers, this is what's going on. Like, this is what triggers me. This is what's stressing me out. This is why I don't want to leave my house. This is, like, being honest about shit like that. And no one would ever believe me. Like, not saying people weren't there for me. I'm just saying, like, I'd never understood that. I'd be like, no, this is what's wrong, guys. They'd be like, no, that's not it. But anyways, it's real easy for veterans and stuff. I don't know if it's real easy because I'm not a veteran and I haven't been through it. And I'm not saying that their life's easy. There's positive in this. I ain't trying to do anything but explain some shit. Like, just us people living in these lives that go through all these traumatic experiences and shit. Like, then life's not the same to them and they don't get no credit for it. Because we didn't go fight for nobody. Well, motherfucker, I've been fighting for all kinds of people. Like, I don't care what you guys think. If you don't believe me, I had everybody in mind this whole damn time. Like, I ain't quit on no one. Like, I might look like I quit on you, but I'm fighting for ultimate always good. Like, and I'd like to know what's going on. Like, what the hell's harassing us? What the hell's going on with all that shit? Like, I've been trying to figure that shit out. Like, I don't want this shit happening to my kids. Like, the shit I've been through better not happen to my kids, like, or anybody's kids, like, period. And anybody else in the world, I don't want them going through the shit I've been through. Like, I don't want the people that are probably putting me through it to go through it. Like, maybe they should have to deal with a moment of it just to see how horrible it is. Like, you can't be doing this kind of shit to people, you know what I mean? But that would just be so they would learn and not do it to no one else. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to harass nobody. But anyway, like I said, I'm on the veteran side. I'm on anybody that's had PTSD side or anybody that's been through trauma. Like, it's a bitch, dude. It's a bitch. It's all a bitch. It's so hard to get through any of it. Like, and then you ain't got no money coming in. You don't even see life the same way. You're fucking freaking out about shit you never freaked out about before. You don't even want to leave the house sometimes. You barricade yourself in. You think people are trying to come in the windows. You're like, I mean, like, it's bizarre the shit you go through. And like, like, I've been through all this shit. Yeah, I mean, I feel better about a lot of that crap and I ain't afraid of shit. You know what I mean now? But I did all that. Put shit on my door handles so if somebody opened them, it would fall and make a noise. You know what I mean? Like, I was fucking freaked out, but it's just real easy for everybody, if you've been through this shit. Like, I'm sorry that if people around you ain't understanding, but I mean, you ain't gonna understand the shit unless you've been through it anyways. And they should be more open-minded than they are. Like, they should be more open-minded than they are. And here, like I said, I always say this too, like, once again, they could just not want to see you like that and want you happy, so they're might be hating. It might seem like they're hating on you, but they're really probably just wanting you to be okay. You know what I mean? That's there too. Doesn't make a lot of shit that people do okay. Like, it's not okay. Like, and I ain't saying people should be punished for it. I'm saying they should stop. Like, back the fuck off. Like, it's about love here always. You know that. I tell you guys that every time I make these videos. Like, it's about love. Like, it's about coming together. Like, I want everybody to come together. And like, all of us have been through all this crazy shit. We got a different way of looking at things. And like, the way it is ain't fixing shit. You know what I mean? You guys can run around and fucking vote for what's president or what the fuck ever, dude. Like that means anything. It don't mean shit. Like, if it entertains you, good. Like, if you get good out of it, good. But if you're just walking around bitching about it, man, keep that shit over there. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You know what I mean? I want this country to do good. I want every country to do good. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about color, race, or any of that other shit. Though I've said a lot of racial shit, but who hasn't? You know what I mean? I ain't racist by no means. Like, I love everybody. Like, I also hate everybody too. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't ashamed of who I am. I ain't ashamed of what I've said. I ain't ashamed of what I've done. I forgave myself for it. I try to do better tomorrow, and that's what I do. You know what I mean? Like, and that's hopefully that's where you guys are at too. You know, but I wish there was an easier way. You know, like I got victim assistance. You know, I mean, like a few months after it happened. You know, and I don't remember, it was like $4,000 or $5,000. I can't remember how much it was. Might have been a little more than that. I don't know, but you know, I paid my bills up for a little bit, which let me stay in my house for longer. You know what I mean? Plus, the people I rented from were great, and they put up with my shit. You know what I mean? Not making money and stuff, but you know, now I'm back at mom's. Been at mom's for a long time. You know, like I want to get on with my life, and I don't know how to. Like, I'm trying to. You know what I mean? I figure it's time to get some of this shit out and preach about it, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? I ain't no preacher, but you can call me one if you want. I ain't your daddy, but you just act like I am. You know what I mean? Anyway, you know, you get on all these medications, you know what I mean? They're supposed to help you get better, but sometimes they change how you start seeing the world, and they start making you feel weird. You want to get off of them, or you'll start feeling good on them, and then you just stop taking them, you know, like, or you'll miss a dose and flip the fuck out like some of the ones I've been on, you know what I mean? Like, but sometimes they just drain you of all your energy anyways, you know? Like, if you had energy, you wouldn't be sitting around. Like, that's legit. For anybody that's having a hard time doing anything right now, if you had energy, don't listen to nobody calling you lazy, like, and shit. Like, if you had energy, you'd be moving. Like, there ain't nothing else to figure out there either. Like, I don't sit still, but yet I can't even get up off the freaking couch now. You know what I mean? Like, if I had energy, you think I'd just be sitting around? No, I'd be freaking doing a burnout. You know what I mean? Like, anyway. But, you know, it's like, and they'll look at you like, well, it's just physical or whatever, and they'll tell you all these other jobs you could possibly do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't see any of this money thing worth a shit for me right now. Not that I wouldn't love to have a bunch of money. I just don't see myself working anymore. Like, I don't know how to feel that way again. Like, I don't know how to get trapped into that. If it feels like a trap, even like this does, you know, like, like I said, they're the ones fucking that got all this shit telling us we got all this shit wrong with us, but they're the ones that are like, you can't get a check. Well, them motherfuckers print the money. You know? Like, no, the motherfuckers legitimately been through a bunch of shit, man. The war at fucking home, fighting to be fucking free, fighting to fucking look at life good still, fighting to want everybody to succeed, you know what I mean? Hoping to God that this ain't happening to no one else, what I'm going through, you know? Go through all this shit, and at the end of it, there ain't shit? No, that's not how it should be at all, you know? Then I'll go to freaking court and you treat me like shit? Like, why aren't you paying your child support? I got my head caved in? Why else? Look how it was till the day it happened. Paid up. You know, day it happened, that's where the problem started. If you don't believe it, look at it. I tried to get them to look at that shit, and they fucking flipped out on me in the courtroom. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like I said, there's better ways to be helping people. Like, if you really want to help people, stop trying to act like we're just your fucking slaves. Like, give a fuck about us. Stop acting like we don't fucking matter. You know? Because it's a fucking war here, too, that we're fighting. Trying to keep everybody free. You raise us up our whole life telling us about all these freedom fighters, you know, and then we're fighting for freedom, and you act like, what's wrong with that? You know? Oh, we don't want to be put in handcuffs. Charging for that, too. Really? My whole life you told me that the ones that stood up against this bullshit is what's important, and then now that I don't want to be fucking treated like a fucking slave, I'm a fucking problem? You know? Anyways, I just got a lot of different ways of looking at shit. And I've been through a lot of crap, like I said a million times. Like, and I want everybody happy. In this video, I probably didn't really get on the topics like hard as like I wanted to. I'll probably make another one about PTSD. But anyways, I got to go to a class today. A little therapy before I go to class tomorrow for this alcohol shit. So anyways, you know, like I always said, peace, love, and hair grease. You know, keep swinging, folks. Don't give up. Keep trying. Let you see the bulldog's butt again. Like, here it is again. There's my bulldog. Like I said, I tell you every day, always busy, man. Works his butt off. Fuck, it's hard for him just to freaking breathe, man. Can you imagine breathing like that all the time? I don't want to, you know. But anyways, have a good day, y'all. Love you. Keep head up. Peace.